Hello and welcome to Ups and Bros, and this week on Beer Time Tuesdays, we're actually in a new brewery. Impressive, right? And you know this guy. You know who he is. He already been on the show talking about Bière de Galles. We also did a review of the Cuvée des Jonquets, which is coming to the Quebec market.
Oh yeah, is it?
Yes,
Nice.
Importation Pivot, as announced, the Cuvée des Jonquets will be available in their portfolio pretty soon.
Good choice.
Which is a very good choice.
Good
It's
choice.
impressive. And we were the first ones to drink it here in Quebec. It's crazy. So this week, the main reason why I'm here on another bar, on another set, is because we're in Samy's own brewery.
Finally.
Probably like literally a year after,
half.
a year and a half after we did the video talking about maybe you're starting a brewery. Not maybe, you were starting a brewery at that point. We're sitting in your own brewery behind your bar.
Yeah, it's been
How does that feel?
It's been a long road to go, but finally it's up and running. So really happy, really delighted.
So for the viewers that maybe are not from the region and are probably visiting Ottawa, where are you located in the Gatineau, the big Gatineau region?
So in the big Gatineau, it's in the west of the city, just on the edge between Elmer and Hull. On the plateau. So we are located in an industrial area, and we just wanted pretty much laid back setting. So I don't know if you will shoot later, but you've got the production on this hand and just a tasting room here. We basically did everything on our own. So the counters, everything, we tried to recycle everything we could. So we used the wood from the fermenters, the pallets, the skids that they come on, and we just turn them into benches, into tables, and we pitched a bunch of sofas. So it's just.
So are these used sofas or?
Yeah. They're coming from the Hilton Hotel in Ottawa.
For real?
Yeah. They were uncommissioned in the 80s or whatever. So it's really old school. Yeah.
It's very vintage, perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Pure, like vintage pallets from your fermenters.
Exactly. So we
of.
just want the place to be a social place, a nice location to gather.
Yeah, because here it's a neighborhood that, so you guys know, it's populated with a lot of families. It's a growing neighborhood in the Ottawa Gatineau region, and there's not a bunch of good drinking hangout spots for those families or young folks that are buying houses or
pretty much
condos.
Residential only. Yeah.
So you're the first one in the neighborhood. You started off with 4 beers. Can you introduce those 4 beers to our viewers?
Yes, so there would be the main ones, the main sellers. We'll see how it goes on the long run, but we just wanted to be wide enough. So there is the Kölsch, l'Envolée. So it's been brewed once at the Brasserie du Temps.
Yeah.
So that was the first beer to hit the market and test the market back in November. So like 5-6 months ago.
Yeah, which turned out very good. Like, it's probably one of my good Kölsches.
Thanks.
I was on a big light beer run, and you showed up right in the end.
Yeah, and that's the philosophy of the brewery. We will try to target as many beers as we can under 5% ABV.
Okay.
So I don't want to be called session because I don't really like this adjective. But definitely want things you can have more than one glass. And,
so drinkable beers.
Exactly. And it's also a good challenge because the lower you go in ABV, the harder it is to keep the body, to maintain the flavors. So it's a nice challenge as well.
I think a good example is this nice little New England IPA clocking at 3.9%.
Yeah, exactly. Only. So it's stirring Chinook, Amarillo, El Dorado, and a bit of Citra. We may swap some hops later on. Just give some tries.
Yeah.
I've got Idaho 7 in mind. I've got some hops which are not very popular, and try to do something out of it. That's the second one. The third one is a rye PS, so that's typically one of the first one I've ever brewed.
And one of the first ones you showcased on the Ups and Bros, because we met after doing the videos. We just not like did one video and then after we're done, we met up, and Samy was we were kind of like the hamsters of the first Gallicus, the guinea pigs. We were sampling out a few of Samy crazy experiments. Starting with this rye IPA, and we tried many versions of this one, and also wild versions of this one.
Yeah, exactly.
Which was really, really impressive.
Yeah. It may comes back later on.
We don't tell.
Yeah, exactly. And the last one is a Saison. Basically using 100% local grown hops from the Lupulin hop yard.
Which is probably like 45 minutes away from here.
Yeah, barely more, maybe an hour and a half, but still in Ottawa, in Pontiac.
That's great.
And so we're proud to use 100% local hops.
And which hops are you using from this hop grower?
For this one, it's Golding and Cascades.
Okay.
Just a hint of Magnum for the bittering at the beginning.
Yeah.
But truly, the flavors are coming from the Cascade and the Golding.
Cascade grows so much, like it grows very well in the region.
Yeah,
like,
and it's so versatile. I mean, it's the
Is it what you have outside?
No, so Mireille from this hop yard gave me a bunch of Mont Rainier. She just removed them from her yard. So I took the rhizomes and planted them. So I don't know how big will be the harvest, but at least if we can do like a keg out of it, it will be a fun experience.
That would be cool. Some sort of probably a cask out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if cask is still a thing. Not a lot of people are doing them.
Or it could be just a regular keg, something as a pilot brew. And we've got someone else doing and growing a lot of hops. So
maybe a collab is in the way. I'm just pointing that out. You guys should stay tuned about that and follow Gallicus to get all the information.
More information in September during the harvest.
No worries, we'll still do Hops and Bros Harvest Tale too, but maybe we'll get another thing going.
Would be fun.
Wink, wink. I'm saying that for Nick at Sugdebu because
to be continued, yeah.
To be continued. My harvest is going to be huge this year.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, wow.
Perfect.
Pretty sure it's going to be a lot more. One thing I wanted to speak about, because you are like fresh out of starting your own business. It's not something we talk a lot when we meet up with breweries and all that. I want to know just one challenge that you faced that you're proud to overcome at the same time, and that maybe people can learn from that at the same time. It's a big question.
Yeah, I guess even if you draw your line, you set your milestones, you just have to be ready to pass them, and because of just external things like the time between the city and the liquor board to chat together, to come inspect. The inspection is never right on the spot on the first time, so you've got little things to fix up, and you will easily lose 2-3 weeks between two inspections, and it's just summing up, and you end being late like 4 or 5 months late. So even if everything is on the point on paper, you have to be ready to be a couple of months late.
Be able to wait and be dependent of time.
Yeah. I just found out how impatient I could be with this project. Yeah.
You nailed it though.
Yeah, no,
it's
exactly.
right on point.
You learn a lot of yourself.
I think it sums up very well what Max just tells every single time about beer. There's 5 ingredients in beer, not 4, and the 5th one is time.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what it is. Yeah,
it's what everyone is affected by. It's time.
Yeah.
It takes effort, investment in general, a lot of passion and time.
A lot of time.
So overall, Gallicus Brasserie Artisanale, that's how we say it properly here in Gatineau. It's now open on weekends, starting on Fridays at 5 p.m. Yeah. You can sample beers here on the spot. Samy is usually always here, so you can grab a conversation with him, grab a glass, talk with him, see the equipment. It's right there, and see it for yourself, because it's worth stopping by, I guarantee. And the Saison is overwhelming, out of this world. It's very good. So thanks a lot, Samy, for being on the show. Thanks a lot for hosting us on Hops and Bros. And What would you add with like social media? You're on Facebook, you do Instagram at the same time.
Yeah.
No website for now, or
No, it's coming up later on this year.
with time it's gonna come out.
Exactly. So many things to take into account. Yeah.
So do you have something to say to close it off?
You're just more than welcome to come here, have a chat. I'm one brewery in Gatineau, but we've got a bunch of others, so it's worth coming over.
Yeah.
There is Ottawa just a couple of miles away, and we've got a total of perhaps 40 breweries in the region.
Yeah, we're close
Gatineau
to 40
and
now.
Ottawa.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to do a beer road, that's the perfect place. You can stop by and you can go see and visit the other friends and try a lot of different beers in the region. Yeah.
Oh shit, a lot of them. So thanks a lot for watching. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed this great segment with Samy, and of course we'll see you in the next video. Cheers. Oh, the echo is perfect for the ding thing.